Hey, welcome to our class of Tuesday Night Beer School with me, Chad, Chad's Beer Reviews, and doing us once again is Christina.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I picked this beer in honor of Christina. So we are doing 3 strawberry blonde ales, but to spec, we're going to judge it to category 29A, fruit beer. Overall impression, a pleasant integration of fruit with beer, but still recognizable as beer. The fruit character should be evident but in balance with the beer, not so forward as to suggest an artificial product like White Claws and any hard seltzers and stuff like that.
Right.
Let's go down to comments. The description of the beer is critical for evaluation. Judges should think more about the declared concept than trying to detect each individual ingredient. Balanced drinkability and execution of the theme are most important deciding factors. The fruit should complement the original style and not overwhelm it. Base style attributes will be different after the addition of fruit. Do not expect a beer to taste identical to the unadulterated base style. Fruit beers based on class style. All right, that's about sours. Let's see. Vitals will vary depending on the underlying base beer, but the fruit will often be reflected in the color. So basically, when you do specialty beers, is you have to have a good frame of reference of what their base beer is, and they're all calling these strawberry blonde. So I don't know if they mean strawberry blonde ales or strawberry blonde ales.
Right. Right. Which one is it?
And also, these both say strawberry blonde. This one just says strawberry blonde, so it might actually be a lager, which is fine,
Yeah.
but it's still a fruit beer.
Right.
So we're going to we'll start with the Suncreek Brewing out of Claremont, packaged on, this beer's old, August 31st of last year. It's alright. It's still a local beer. This is 4.8 ABV. And the Shiner is 4.3 ABV. It doesn't say anything about it on the can, although it looks like it's about to expire soon. And the other one is from Big Storm, Starkey Strawberry. This is also 4.3. They're out of Tampa. This is fairly fresh. It was canned on February 2nd, Groundhog Day. All right, so let's start with the number 1 here. This is the Suncreek Strawberry Blonde. I mean, there's definitely a fruity smell to it. It doesn't strike me as strawberry right away.
It's not strawberry for me either.
It's just kind of like a general berry kind
Like
of
generic
aroma.
fruit, right?
Yeah. I don't really get much. Yeah, it's a very muted nose on that one. Not much to say on that.
Right.
All right,
It's
so
not
let's go
distinct.
to the Shiner. Okay, to me this.
That's strawberry.
Yeah, but to me it smells like strawberry soda.
Yep.
It smells very artificial. And we just looked it up, and they are calling this a strawberry blonde ale, so it's got like wheat and all that and pale malt.
Yeah, it does taste
But
like
it is pretty clear. Well, we'll come back to that. But
Right.
yeah, to me it smells like a strawberry soda.
Or candy.
Yeah,
It's artificial.
it's definitely a sweet smelling. All right, and then the Big Storm. This has almost more vanilla on it.
It does. That's kind of odd.
Alright, so let's see what the specs say. Aroma varies by base style. The fruit character should be noticeable in aroma, however, some fruit have stronger aromas and more distinctive than others. Allow for a range of fruit character and intensities from subtle to aggressive. See that? So it's like, it says allow for a range, but it's like, well, if it's low, how is that, so what's better?
Right.
Hop
Orange.
aroma may be lower than in the base style to better show the fruit character. The fruit should add an extra complexity, but not be so prominent as to unbalance the resulting presentation. All right, so for the Suncreek, the first one, give me another whiff here. Yeah, to me it doesn't really smell that fruity. I mean, it just has like a suggestion of fruit.
Yes.
I'm gonna go kind of low on this one. I'm gonna go, because on a scale of 1 to 12, I'm gonna go 7. What do you think?
Yeah, I would do about an 8 on
8?
that one.
All right, for the Shiner, I will say, I mean, it definitely tastes like, or smells like strawberries, but to me it
Yes.
also smells kind of faux or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
it smells like an additive a little bit.
But I mean, I think you get what you pay for with that one. So I'd probably go 9.
I'd say it's, more close, so yeah, I would do about 10.
10.
Yeah,
Okay. And then the Big Storm.
the vanilla one.
This. Okay, I can get a strawberry in there. It's kind of like a strawberry puree that's kind of old. I'm probably gonna go 7 on that one too. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I'll do like a 6.
6?
Yeah.
All right. Appearance, they're all pretty similar. I'd call these amber honey colors, although the Big Storm is definitely hazy. In fact, it's got a little bit of a pinkness to it.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it has a slight pink, which leads me to believe that it's made with like real strawberry puree, and these ones might just have some kind of natural flavor extract added to it.
That's a good point.
I'm really not getting a pink on here.
Nope.
Although I will say all 3 of them are holding a little bit of a white foamy head.
They are. It's pretty equal.
Yeah. Let's check the appearance. Varies by base style and special ingredients. Lighter colored beer should show distinctive ingredient colors, including in the head. The color of fruit in beer is often lighter than the flesh of the fruit itself and may take on slightly different shades. Variable clarity, although haze is generally undesirable. Some ingredients may impact head retention. I think I would go 2 for the Suncreek and the Shiner, and a 3 for the Big Storm.
So I would score 1 and 2, 3, and 3 with a 2.
So you're backwards for me.
Yes.
Okay. And she's doing that just to spite me.
It's hazy.
Yeah. All right. Flavor. We'll start with the Suncreek.
Cheers.
Definitely tastes like a blonde ale, I will say. But there's almost no
That's
fruit.
all I get. Just blonde ale. It's very subtle.
Yeah, I mean, this is an old can. There is like kind of like a really far in the background. There's like sort of a strawberry flavor, but otherwise.
Yes.
All right, moving on to the Shiner. Cheers again.
Cheers. It's got a strawberry soda taste.
Yeah. To me, yeah, it tastes like strawberry soda.
Yeah.
Or Monster. Or
Strawberry
like that.
Monster, right?
It's a much lighter flavor overall. I don't get like wheatiness. Like
No.
at least with the Suncreek, there was a little bit of like a wheat or bread character.
Yeah.
This it's like a little bit of tartness to it.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely more strawberry than the original, the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I mean, it tastes good. I will say it tastes better than the first one, and to me, it just tastes artificial.
Yes.
All right, so let's try the Big Storm.
Cheers.
I will say it has like a different kind of tartness than the Shiner.
It
The
does.
Shiner had like this light soda yogurt tartness,
Yeah.
but that one's got a little bit of sourness on here. The vanilla character carries through to the palate.
It does. It wasn't what I was expecting, although it's kind of similar to the smell.
It has almost like strawberry Danish type flavor to it, or some kind of strawberry pastry.
Yeah. I think it's very subtle for me.
There's some kind of twang in there too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to describe it. It's like, it's not bitter. It's some kind of twanginess, which is probably from like the strawberry puree. But there's something in the aftertaste there and on the finish.
There is.
It's like an off flavor.
I can't identify it.
Yeah,
But it's there.
Yeah. All right, so let's check the specs on flavor. Varies by base style. As with aroma, distinctive fruit flavors should be noticeable and may range in intensity from artificial to inappropriately overpowering. Should not be artificial or inappropriately overpowering to suggest a fruit juice drink. Bitterness, hops, and malt flavors, alcohol content, and fermentation byproducts such as esters should be appropriate for the base style, but be harmonious and balanced with distinctive fruit flavors present. Fruit generally add flavor, not sweetness, since fruit sugars usually fully ferment, thus lightening the flavor and drying out the finish. However, residual sweetness is not necessarily a negative characteristic unless it has a raw, unfermented quality, which actually I think that one kind of does.
Mm-hmm.
Some fruit may add sourness, bitterness, and tannins. That's probably what we're thinking of.
Tannins.
Yeah, which maybe balance the resulting flavor profile like a wine-like quality.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't think, these beers are all kind of flawed in their own way.
Yep.
Like the first of all, the Suncreek to me is more of a blonde and really lacking the strawberry.
Right.
I'm gonna go kind of low on that one. I'm gonna go. I think, but as a base blonde style, it's pretty on point. I'm just gonna go.
That'd be good.
I'm gonna go 13. What do you think?
I'll do a 12 on that one.
12.
Yeah, that one's too subtle, I think, for the strawberry.
Yeah. And for the Shiner, I will say it does taste like strawberry, but it just tastes very artificial. And it's kind of a one-dimensional. It's a very simple palate.
Yes.
It's like kind of like a bit of a cough medicine aftertaste.
It does. It does, yes.
And it doesn't strike me as being like a great blonde ale. It does seem like slightly artificial.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go kind of low on that one
yes.
too. I'm gonna go. It's funny because, well, it's more strawberry than the first one. All right, so I'm gonna go 13 on that one.
Oh, I was gonna go low.
You know, I'm gonna drop the Suncreek down to a 12. What do you think for Shiner?
I think for Shiner I would do a 9.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna drop mine down to a 12 too.
It's artificial, and I don't think it would be a very good blonde on its own. So.
Yeah. As for the Big Storm, I like that you can kind of taste the authentic cherry puree, but there's some kind of sourness or tannins or something in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a vanilla character. Yeah, it has like a.
This one's interesting. It's so different from the other two.
Yeah.
And there's something there that's just reminiscent of something, but I can't pinpoint exactly what it
It's
is.
kind of twangy, almost like a gluten-free beer or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something off about it. It's funny. I kind of like and dislike all three beers for 3 different reasons.
Right.
I think I might go. I'm gonna go 11 on this one.
Yeah, I'll do a 10.
10.
10.
Okay.
Like you said, this one might actually have a little more real strawberry in there.
Probably got like medium light, moderate carbonation. It is pretty smooth. Has like a little bit of like a grit to the body, like you can tell that there's wheat in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say moderate or medium for the mouthfeel.
All right, Shiner, what do you get?
I would say that's light.
Yeah, I agree. It's light and I wouldn't go as far as say high carbonation, probably maybe medium to medium high carbonation.
Yes, yeah, it's a little bit fizzy.
Like we were just drinking LaCroix, like that's high carbonation.
Yeah.
This is way lower than that. And for the Big Storm, that definitely has the most body of the 3. It's almost a little creamy too.
It is.
I'd probably call that
medium high.
medium body.
Yeah.
And yeah, probably medium high carbonation.
Yeah.
But this one is actually a little creamy and smooth.
It is. It's creamy. It kind of matches that vanilla
Which,
note.
yeah, unfortunately, doesn't make up for that twang finish.
The tiny.
Yeah. All right, let's check the specs for mouthfeel. Varies by base style. Fruit often decreases body. It makes the beer seem lighter on the palate. Some smaller and darker fruits may add a tannic depth, but this astringency should not overwhelm the base beer. I don't know if it overwhelms it, but it definitely is distracting.
Yeah.
For the Big Storm.
Yes.
So mouthfeel, I think the Suncreek is on point of probably all of them. It definitely drinks like a blonde ale.
It does.
I'm gonna go 4 out of 5 for the Suncreek. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'd say 4 out of 5.
Okay. For the Shiner, well, I mean, it says the beer may decrease body, and it's a nice light body. I mean, I will say like the actual drinkability on that one.
It's high.
It's nice. So yeah, you could definitely bring it out to the beach.
Yeah.
Or
Very
camping.
drinkable. It's light.
Baseball, something like that.
Yep.
It does drink like a blonde ale. Yeah, it's not quite as light and not quite as effervescent as like a lager. It's somewhere in between.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 3 out of 5 for the Shiner. I think it's a little too light.
Yeah, I'll do a 3 out of 5 as well.
Okay. And for the Big Storm, it's funny because like it actually has some decent body, especially, I mean, this is only 4.3. But they actually made a point of saying some smaller fruits may add a tannic depth, but this astringency should not overwhelm. I wouldn't go as far as say it overwhelms, but it's definitely distracting. So I'm gonna go 2 out of 5.
That's what I was gonna say. I agree.
Yeah.
2 out of 5.
Overall impression, neither of these beers really impress me. They all have their, attributes and flaws for different reasons. Like the
Yeah.
Suncreek, I think that's all three is like the best base one, but
Yes.
unfortunately the can that we're drinking is a little old, so the strawberry has really faded. I'm gonna go 6 out of 10 for that, maybe 5. What are you thinking?
I'll do a 7 out of 10 for that one.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. The Shiner, it's at least tastes and smells like strawberries, but it seems very artificial,
Yeah.
and it's a little simple. It's kind of basic
Yeah.
finish. It's not as far as like being like a White Claw or something like that.
Right.
Um,
But it's a
okay.
little artificial, yeah. I
would go. I'd say 7 maybe.
I was gonna go
That
up.
seems a little high.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna do 5.
5?
Yeah.
And the Big Storm, at least it has some authenticity to it.
It does.
But that twang aftertaste, like, really
That's unfortunate.
is annoying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go 5. 5 out of 10 on that one.
I'll do a 6 for that one.
6.
Yeah.
All right. Give us a minute to add up these scores, and we'll be right back. All right, so we've added up our scores, and we were fairly close. For the Suncreek, I went 31. Chris gave it a 34. For the Big Storm, we both gave it a 27, which is like a decent beer. But I mean, you gotta hit at least 30 or higher to like be like a legit good beer.
Oh, wow.
And for the Shiner, I went a little high. I went 34. Chris went a little low. She gave it a 29.
Mm-hmm.
So if we were at a homebrew competition, we would probably try to realign our scores to, like, I would probably come down to like a 32, and you could probably come up to like a 31.
So you need some more.
All right, so what did we learn today? It's funny because like I haven't had too many strawberry beers, and it's interesting having 3 at the same time. I think if the Suncreek was fresh, this probably would have won.
Yeah.
But
That would probably be great, actually, fresh. Yeah.
yeah. So this is a good blonde ale, but no strawberry.
Right.
This is strawberry tasting, but artificial.
Too much.
And this one is like a little tannic and sour,
Mm-hmm.
which is really ironic because that's the most fresh can of all 3 of them.
It is, but
Yeah.
I think it misses the mark a little bit with the strawberry.
All right, we got to figure out what to have for dinner that's going to go with strawberry beer.
I know. Definitely Indian food.
Yes. All right, so if you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.